what if I told you that GON met his mother, and once he actually did meet her, it will give him a huge boost in not only power but into his character as well. Now, like I said, GON meeting his mother is a huge deal in Hunter x Hunter because we saw that Jing early on, he was about to reveal GON's mother to him. In fact, we saw that he was going to reveal his mother to him before he revealed himself. That goes to show you how important she is to the series, and the fact that Jing even still mentions her, even though we never seen her, we don't even know if she's alive technically, even though I think she is. The fact that Jing still brings her up goes to show you that she does have an important value. And since Jing himself, the famous hunter Jing, since he brings her up, anything that comes out of Jing's mouth, we have to listen to. But no, in all seriousness, we do know that Jing, he was willing to spill the beans about GON's mom. Obviously, GON didn't want to hear it, but we do know that she does have some importance into the story. And I do believe that GON, he will be the first person to hear that. Because while everybody else is on the Dark Continent, I do believe that is when GON will meet his mother. Yes, because GON, we do know that currently he is just training his mind right now. He's not even doing Nen training right now. So I do believe that GON, he will need something monumental to happen to him. And what better monumental thing would that be than him finally meeting his mom? Because he already met his dad, and we know that he did that unexpectedly. So what if he actually does end up doing that with his mom too? And speaking of his mom, I do think that once he actually does meet her, the one thing that she will give him is a in touch, or I guess you could say a sense of himself. Because we do know that GON, one of the biggest things about GON is he was connected with nature and he had an animalistic side about him. We know that that's how he obviously helped himself get through a lot of his early stages, relying on basically his animal instincts and his great skills as a hunter. So I do believe that GON's mother will be not necessarily an animal. That's going to be rude. I don't want to say that GON's mom is like a dog or anything. No. But I do believe that she does, like, I guess you could say, live out in the wilderness, and she's become somebody who's in touch with nature. And that will explain why GON actually did come out that way. Because, we see Jing, and he's completely different from what GON is. I mean, they're like polar opposites. Even though Jing, he is an adventurous type, we see that's where GON gets his sense of adventure from. But we see that Jing is also a very lazy person. He's very laid back, and he really only does it whenever he has to go out on a work or something like that. And as GON just likes going out on adventures, like getting it with nature and all that other stuff, I think that's where his mother's side does come from, the whole nature animal side. And I also do think that it will explain why Jing did tell GON that all good hunters attract animals, because we know that Jing's a good hunter. And what if he actually did attract GON's mom, who is somewhat of like an animal? I don't want to say like an animal because that seems kind of disrespectful, but you guys know what I mean. In all seriousness, what if that is actually how he was able to attract GON's mother, because of her animalistic instincts? And we do know that GON's mother, there's a chance that she's from the Dark Continent, because the Freaks families, they actually do hail from the Dark Continent. So what if she is actually one of the few people who made it back from that 0.3 survival chance of the Dark Continent rate, alongside with Netero and the others? So I definitely do think that this is why GON's mother will be very important. And once GON does meet her, not only will she teach him about his full family past, but she'll also train him, not with Nen, but his physical side, to get him just as strong as she is. Comment what you guys think down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Peace out.